Hey friends, it's Sonia here from Junk Monkey. Matt's in the background, Riley's in the background. Family trip, we're heading back to my homeland of Canada, back to Newfoundland, and I can tell I'm getting close. Welcome to my Friday vlog that kicks off my travels back home, and as you can see, we have reached the ocean. Like, look at that, seeing boats, the pier, the parts of the wharf that's left. Look at this, guys. Do you see these little guys down here having fun in the water today? What a beautiful day it is in Maine, and we are about to grab some lunch and jump aboard, take you aboard with us, the cat ferry that runs from Portland, Maine over to Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. So let's go ahead and grab some lunch before we get on the boat and hang out together over there. So we had lunch at a little market here on the street close to the terminal, and now we've checked in and we have to wait in a lineup of all the other vehicles that are waiting to drive, yes, drive onto the ferry and offload and get in place as we begin the journey. So, and it is pouring. Can you see all the rain coming down? I wonder what today's sailing is gonna be like. And look, can you see that license plate right there? Somebody drove all the way from Florida all the way up to Maine. So that is one long journey. And a couple fun facts while we're sitting here waiting for our time to board. I read that number one, Maine is the only state that is just one syllable. Never thought about that before, right? How about you? That its state bird is the chickadee, which makes sense. That's the bird that's on their license plate. And I also learned that, like, did you know this? That apparently Maine has the biggest crop of blueberries in all the country, in all the nation. Like, crazy! And we're moving, guys. Everybody's moving. I guess this is some walk-ons, people boarding as well. And this is the cat ferry. And yeah, it's kind of like weird how they drop the back usually, and you just drive up the ramp over the water. Look, there's somebody. You just walk on the boat and you go right across to Canada. Pretty darn cool, right? So I can't wait to see the inside of this one. I've never been on this one before. And here's where we get directed to make sure that we are parking in the right place. On the next ferry is a little crazy because like how the levels all close up on it, and it's a whole lot bigger than this one. Pretty cool, right? Oh, there you go. There's some people going up the ramp right here, putting their vehicle up in a higher level. Guys, we made it here. This is what it looks like inside, at least the part that we're sitting on. But it goes all the way up to the front. There's like gift shops. There is also little places where you can go and have snacks. I mean, seriously, it's like a big old like restaurant lounge area, only on the water, right? So this is what the tables look like. It's always concerning when you see like the paper bags, you know, like, uh-oh, if you get motion sick, you might need one of these. So I brought some mints with me today, just in case I need to, like, you know, pop one just to help me my stomach. But right here you see that they have like music typically on these ferry crossings, and you know what, there's always a little fun too. You see what this sign says over here? It says don't sit here because it's reserved for trivia and bingo mid-morning and early evening, right? So lots of fun. I like it once we get going. And this is the book that I'm currently reading, guys, right here. And I got this one at Walmart. And this is in my last vlog, I was talking about it, the house with a clock in its walls. So I'm gonna keep probably reading that for a little bit, and I've got my stuff to draw and just kind of have fun with as well. So, all right, let me go ahead and get some good shots and show you what it looks like when you're on the ocean. Smell the salt water. snowmobile on the back of a truck on the highway.
If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, I'd buy you furniture for your house, maybe a Chesterfield or an Ottoman. If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million.
We are now back down, I guess below deck you'd call it here, as we are waiting for everybody now to make their way down the stairwell. And then, so after like basically almost a 6-hour ferry ride, now we will drive through Nova Scotia and take another ferry ride back to the province where I'm from, which is Newfoundland. So a little bit more of a ways to go. Time to get ready, time to get the passports out and get ready to go through customs. Well, we pulled over in Nova Scotia and slept for about 4 hours. Now we're on the road again and heading out to connect with the next ferry. But boy, guys, look at that sunset. Isn't it beautiful? Driving the Trans-Canada Highway this morning and the views are beautiful. Lots of big open sky and gorgeous. And of course, I had to stop. Matt found me a place where I could get my Tim Hortons coffee. Heck yeah. And here we are, guys. We reached North Sydney. Weather is beautiful. It's now time for us to get in this lineup over here. You can see the lineup right here, just like the last place over in Portland. Except today we're boarding a bigger ferry, which is this guy over here. It holds hundreds of vehicles. Hey friends, it's Sonia. So we are now on the boat, and this is boat number 2. We got about 7 hours to get to Newfoundland, and so I'm happy to conclude this vlog right here. Stay tuned for the next one because I'm hoping there might even be some Newfoundland music. Last time I was on the ferry, we got some music, and I'll show you a little bit of that if we get to see it on the next vlog. So stay tuned, and I'll show you as we pull in to the island. See you there. Bye.